Today, I'd like to introduce a new watch that marks the beginning of a different journey on my wrist. Until recently, I owned the Rolex Submariner 126610, a true icon in the world of dive watches, long admired and respected among watch enthusiasts. But this time, I made a bold decision. I let go of the Submariner and added two new watches to my collection, the Longines HydroConquest GMT and the Tudor Monochrome. In today's video, I'll focus on one of them, the HydroConquest GMT, and explain why I chose it. I'll also compare it directly to the Submariner to show how this watch holds its own, despite a few points that deserve honest critique. The Submariner is known for its textbook proportions as a modern dive watch, with a 40mm case diameter, 48mm lug-to-lug, and a thickness of just 12.5mm. Its balanced silhouette still leaves a strong impression on me. But the HydroConquest GMT is by no means inferior. It shares the same 40mm diameter, and its 49.5mm lug-to-lug measurement is just slightly longer. At 13.2mm thick, it's a bit bulkier, but considering it houses a GMT movement, the added thickness feels justified and even welcome. On the wrist, the watch offers a solid, well-balanced presence, effectively serving as both a diver and a GMT tool watch. Its 120-click ceramic bezel operates smoothly yet firmly, with no noticeable backplay. The Arabic numerals on the bezel are reminiscent of the font used on the Omega Seamaster, giving it a clean, durable, and refined aesthetic. The Submariner's black lacquer dial has long been considered a standard. But the HydroConquest GMT's Sunray finished deep charcoal dial is equally compelling. Its fine radial brushing creates a matte-like appearance in low light, and under direct lighting, the rich texture comes to life with elegance. At 12 o'clock, the embossed Longines logo adds a premium touch. The red font GMT label and the printed 300-meter water-resistance spec express the watch's purpose with quiet confidence. That said, the GMT scale, while adding clear functional value, is relatively small. Combined with the deep red and dark dial tones, legibility can slightly suffer in certain lighting conditions, especially around evening hours. However, it's a trade-off that offers a dual-time capability the Submariner simply can't provide. The index layout borrows from the Submariner's design language. The 12 o'clock inverted triangle remains the same, but Longines opts for circular markers at 3 and 6, while rectangular indices occupy the remaining positions, a subtle yet distinctive variation. The watch features signature HydroConquest hands, known for their bold, functional styling that leans into the masculine tool watch aesthetic. Swiss-made Superluminova is applied to both hands and indices. While the brightness and longevity might not match some Japanese alternatives, it still offers sufficient legibility in low-light conditions. The case finishing combines vertical and horizontal brushing, providing a calm yet confident visual texture. The screw-down crown, measuring 6.8mm, feels tactile and precise. It's topped with the Longines winged hourglass emblem, reinforcing the brand's identity. And of course, with a 300-meter water resistance rating, it meets the same robust standards as the Submariner for both daily and underwater use. The two-link bracelet on the HydroConquest GMT is well constructed. It features uniform satin brushing throughout, delivering solid workmanship. One point to note, however, is the sharp taper of the bracelet. While it improves comfort and reduces wrist fatigue, it can feel slightly at odds with the otherwise rugged look of the watch. Another small drawback is the use of pin-type links rather than screws, which might feel less premium to some. On the flip side, the push-button micro-adjustment system is highly practical. It operates smoothly, feels sturdy, and allows for precise sizing adjustments, especially useful for changes in wrist size throughout the day or across seasons. The lug width is 20mm, just like the Submariner, which limits strap change options slightly. It's not the most strap-friendly size, but if you can find high-quality 20-on-millimeter straps, swapping them and adds a refreshing layer of versatility. On the back, the screw-down solid caseback helps maintain the 300-meter water resistance and features a large Longines logo, along with engraved specifications. Inside is the L84 4.5 movement, offering a 72-hour power reserve and an unusual beat rate of 25,200 vibrations per hour. While it's not COSC certified, real-world testing shows that it performs close to that standard. The silicone balance spring provides added resistance to magnetism and shocks, ensuring solid long-term performance. This movement supports true GMT functionality, allowing the local hour hand to be adjusted independently, a must-have for travelers. However, since the bezel is unidirectional and styled for diving rather than GMTs, this is not a full traveler's GMT with tri-time zone tracking. If you need a watch that tracks 3 time zones, this may not be the ideal fit. But for someone like me, who enjoys both dive watches and GMT complications, this hybrid solution is incredibly practical and satisfying. To sum up, we've looked at the HydroConquest GMT from every angle. If the Submariner remains an enduring classic, this watch is a modern, travel-ready alternative that addresses contemporary needs without sacrificing capability or character. With its solid design, excellent water resistance, thoughtful dial execution, and, most of all, its more accessible price point, the HydroConquest GMT presents a well-balanced value proposition for those seeking something refined yet functional. For me, this watch preserves the spirit of the Submariner while adding the ability to track time across time zones, a feature that fits perfectly with my lifestyle today. And that's exactly why I believe this watch is not a downgrade. It's simply a different kind of answer. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This has been The Time Traveler.